Hello and welcome back to KLM Studio. We are going to do a left chest logo on a polo. Actually, I have two polos. So one is for me and one is for my husband. So the first one will be for me. And I'm going to tell you my supplies. I have my Hoopmaster hooping station. I have the logo fixture. I have some 4x4 pre-cut sheets of stabilizer. We have our 5x5 mighty hoop, our tape measure so we can get our placement correct, copies of the image that we're going to put on the shirt, and some tape. Also, this Hoopmaster comes with this lovely little guide. It's a guide just to kind of help you place your logos where you'd like, and it suggests where you can put the fixture so that you will have perfect placement every time. So we'll get back to that. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to put our shirt out. I'm going to move these materials and then we're going to lay our shirt out so that we can measure where we'd like to place our logo. This is a medium size. It's just like the unisex medium. So what you want to do is measure down from the collar. I'm gonna look on it. It does suggest, like for women's, that you measure distance from joint of shoulder seams and collar is 5 to 7 inches for women, 7 to 9 inches for men, and again, it's your personal preference. And then 4 to 5 inches over from the center. So I like to do roughly 7 inches down. So right where the collar and the shoulder meet, you're gonna measure down 7 inches. And then from this button here, the middle, you're going to measure over, I'm going to go about 4 inches over. So it would be right about here. All right. This is the image that I'm going to put. So right where my finger is, I'm going to put the middle of that there. So where those little crosshairs are. And what I can do is take it down. And that way, when I put it on the machine, I know exactly where I want it to go. Now, because this is for me, I could try this on and see if I like it, but this is about where I want it. And so now, what's next is we're going to hoop it using our Hoopmaster. All right, so I'm going to bring this a little closer. According to this guide, the left chest placement, ladies medium, you can put it on C11. So I'm gonna pull this up. There's like these tiny little pegs in the back. So the neck of the shirt will be at C. And I'm gonna just move this over to the little 11. It's showing in the little hole. This is where the neck of my shirt will roughly be. Next, I'm gonna take my 5x5 hoop, the back of the hoop, riding side down. Put that in there. Take a piece of cutaway stabilizer. Cutaway is always best for clothing and things that will need more backing on it. All right. Then I'm going to place the shirt over the hooping station. And I line it up with this middle line. So I'm going to put my middle of my shirt right about the middle line. So we want to make sure that we line up the seams of the shirt with the seams of the hooping station. Once our design is nice and straight and where we want it, we're going to put the top of the hoop on these little holders here, and then Boom. And now we're ready to take it over to our embroidery machine and stitch it up. We're gonna be stitching this on our Brother Persona. First thing I need to do is I've already downloaded my file onto the data stick. We'll search for the file right here. All right, so we have our design. We're going to set it. We're going to place, check our bobbin. We have enough bobbin to stitch this out. So I'm going to put that back in. Load our shirt onto the machine. Anytime you load a shirt, you want to check to make sure that the bottom is clear, that it's not caught underneath the hoop. Ask me how I know. We want to make sure that we position the needle. So I'm going to hit this embroidery button. And then I have on this machine a little red laser that will help me to line it up. It's like either left or right. So I'm going to go left. All right, so let's check. Is this where we want it? We're going to trace it out. So on the screen it tells me the colors that I need. And since this is a black shirt, instead of using black, I'm actually going to use the white for the KLM part, just so it'll show up. I am going to change my thread. You don't have to re-thread the machine, but just like the multi-needle, you're gonna tie your knot. Let's see if I can back it up. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna tie these two threads together. Once I get this nice and tight, I'm going to pull it through. Let's bring it down. There we go. So I'm going to take the thread out of the needle and just pull this thread through until the white thread is coming through. Once that's coming through, this is the button to thread the needle. So I'm going to hit that button and the little arm comes out. Pull the thread across, tear it, and then I'm going to push the button again. And voila, it is threaded. And we're going to do that each time that we change the thread on here. There's only 3 thread changes. That's why I chose this machine. Because it's a very simple design, very quick design. And so now we are going to remove our template and then we're going to get started. All right, there we go. So we got to unlock it. And then when it's green, we are ready to stitch. all done, I'm going to remove the second shirt from the hoop. Turn it inside out. And what I need to do is cut away the stabilizer from, I'm going to use my curved scissors. And I've already done that to the black shirt. So you want to get nice and close, but do not cut the shirt. And then you can cut away these little extra tie-offs so they're not like, or you can leave them, but just so they're not like rubbing up against the skin. So I like to cut all the extra little clean it up a little bit. Here is hubby shirt with the left chest logo. Just live. I need to get a lint roller and kind of roll all that off, but just live. There you have it. And then here is my branded shirt, KLM Studio. Left chest logo. And there you have it, his and her left chest logo shirts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Till next time, just live, trust God.